pulled an old card kit out of my stash, had some fun using it up, and wanted to show you what all I was able to get out of this one kit. Hey guys, it's Beth. Welcome. I have a goal for like an annual crafty goal that is to use up at least 4 kits over the next year, 2023. And I haven't done any yet. So since I'm still in Cards for Cubs mode, I pulled out a kit from Scrapping for Less. It was the July 2018 Scrapping for Less Flavor of the Month card kit. And the theme was birthday wishes. And so Cards for Cubs looks for encouragement and birthday cards. And so I thought this would be fun. I also needed some other birthday cards for some other projects anyway. So the Scrapping for Less kits always came with 4 different collections within each kit. So you get a lot of variety. You get to work with, different patterns and papers throughout the kit. So I actually started this kit off this month with the sheet load of cards from Call Me Crafty L. The March sheet load was kind of one of the reasons I pulled out this kit to start with, just because I wanted some more masculine birthday cards. And so this particular collection within the kit had some great masculine patterns, and it was birthday themed. So you saw these, I made a set using the sheet load. So you saw these earlier this month. And so I wanted to go ahead and finish off this kit. So to finish off this particular collection, I just had a few scraps left. So this card is kind of a variation of the sheet load sketch. I had some strips left from cutting down some of these from the original sheet load. So instead of trimming them down and adding another strip down here at the bottom, I just left the strips, but then put the sentiment strip like the sheet load called for. So it looks similar, just the bottom is a little bit different. And I did not alternate the sizes, I just used the width of the strips that I had. And then there's this one, I had one more full sheet left, and so I just used that as my card mat and embellished from there. And I did try really hard I'm usually really bad about using the sequins that come along in these kits, but I tried really hard to use them, and I used most of the rest of this kit when I was away from home, and so I was trying to work with what I had, and so the sequins became kind of useful for me since I didn't have any other embellishments. So this is the first collection. It was Happy Birthday Boy by Echo Park. This one was a combination, this particular collection was a combination of it says Free Spirit or On Point by My Favorite Things. So I'm not exactly sure which one I ended up getting. But this one is Echo Park, and it just had some fun, kind of bright patterns and colors. And it came with some ephemera. So I did try to use that where I could. And you'll see that some of my cards were similar in layout, just trying to use the pieces I had left. This one, I just kind of made a focal point out of some of the little strips and then used a stamp sentiment there. So just kind of a fun variety of cards. I think these will be great for kids. And some of them, even though it's boy, this doesn't necessarily scream boy. On some of the cards could also be gender neutral. And I actually did do a little bit of coloring. I don't color very often just because it takes time, and I'm in that mode right now where I need to work through things faster. So I did do some coloring. I didn't color every image. This is Happy Birthday Girl by Echo Park. So this is just the girl version of the collection. Some cute colors and patterns. And I also utilized the stamp sets in the kit just because, again, I didn't have anything else with me. The only thing I took beyond this kit was some cardstock. So I utilized the stamps and the sequins and all the cut-aparts that I could. So again, some of these are similar in layout to the boy collection. And then this last collection is Escape to Paradise by Bo Bunny. So it was a little bit different in theme from the other ones. And so I did some birthday, but then I also did some kind of like general hello encouragement type cards. So this was a scrap card kind of towards the end. And I did have some die cuts with me. So I did make use of those. But I had some colors that worked with this collection, but not so much the other ones. This collection also came with a fun little stamp and die set from Sizzix. And so before I left, I stamped and cut out a bunch of these. And I stamped some on white, and then I stamped some where I did the pineapple base part on yellow and the leaves on green. And then just kind of paper pieced them together as I put the cards together. And then I stamped the cute little sunglasses on there. So here's another hello sentiment. This one, you're cool. I thought that went with the pineapple with the sunglasses. You're amazing. This is one where I stamped on white and I just colored. And then it also it had the sunglasses, and then you could do like some little eyes and a nose. This is another one that I paper pieced. And then this was actually an ephemera that came with the collection. So I used up all of the paper, and then of course I always have the stamp sets left, and there was ribbon I didn't use, there was sequins. Even though I used a lot, there was still a lot left because each collection came with its own set of sequins. Several great stamp sets, some gold foil paper that I didn't use, the envelopes, and then some random ephemera and stickers that I just didn't, like Life as a Party. To me, that's more of a scrapbook type ephemera piece, so I will save those and use those in the future, but it was nice to get this kit used up. And I was able to get 36 cards out of this kit, so I feel like I put this kit to good use, and I had a lot of fun with it. So I at least am one kit down, 3 more to go for the rest of the year, and we're still within the first quarter. So what I had figured was if I could do 1 kit each quarter of the year, then I would be good. I've always been really ambitious with my goals of using kits, and so I backed off this year, tried to be a little more realistic. So hopefully I can whittle away some of my kits and, again, finally put them to some good use and have some fun with them. So if you guys have some of these old kits, hopefully you got some inspiration on using them, or just some inspiration if you're still working on cards for Cubs. I know we have like another week or so before we have to send the cards off, so I am trying to get as many as I can made so I can get them sent off before the end of the month. But hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for your time, and hope you all have a very crafty day.